All right, and we're here with Mayuri with the Roadies, aka the AnimeFest Movers. Hello, Mayuri.
Heyo.
Hi, and thank you for joining us. And what I have for you is two questions. Now, I said you're with the AnimeFest Roadies, aka the AnimeFest Movers. So I would like you to tell me about your department. What is it, and what do you do?
So everything that the convention owns, like any banners, the stands, any of the merchandise, you name it of what does not belong on the building. It's not nailed down. We take all of that in trucks and vans, whatever, get it to the convention in the hotel, wherever it needs to go in the hotel, have the convention happen. And at the end, pack it all up and take it back. That is the basics of what we do. So, all of my work is before and after the convention.
Mm-hmm.
During the convention itself, I can help out with a panel or help a band with their instruments. But aside from that, it's pretty chill during the convention, so I can work the convention and enjoy it too. Talk about having your cake and eating it.
That sounds like a pretty good incentive for people to volunteer for your department.
Aside from also, what was it, 24 hours that you have to volunteer and you get possible access to crash space, I will easily make that happen. Easily. So not only you get to hotel rooms before the convention happens, during the convention, and about a day after the convention. So you get extended hotel night stays. Just for my staff. Nobody else has that.
You see? Perks. Perks. The membership
I may or may not also feed you.
membership
I'm
has
not
its
letting
privileges. Remember that? Remember that, Ed? Membership has its privileges. And that's certainly the case here. All right. Well, I'm considering quitting my staff right now. But before that, before we turn this into my farewell broadcast, I have another question. The Anime Fest parent company is, of course, World Fandom. So one thing that everyone wants to know is, hey, Mayuri, what's your fandom?
What's a fandom? No. So for me, my fandom is more along the lines of being able to do all this work, go hardcore, be all work ethic, but none of us are getting paid. We're working our butts off sometimes. Sometimes not so much, but we're doing everything to make this magic happen. And the next minute, we're just nerding out, having fun. And the next minute, we're back to working. That's a vibe that I've only ever gotten from World Fandom. I've worked other conventions as well, where you're also a volunteer, but it's never the same vibe. This is why I will pick Anime Fest in less than a heartbeat every time. And World Fandom has given me that in the last 10 years, and I will never forget it.
Well, that's awesome. But surely there's something, because I'm seeing some things in the background, in your background there. I'm background creeping you. I'm being a background creeper. So I see a turret. I see some targets. I see Hatsune Miku. I see some plushies of indeterminate origin.
Of not Studio Ghibli at all. Another thing I enjoy, and I feel it's heavily ironic, because as I'm going into the medical field, I still enjoy video games. I have a great sense of direction everywhere. Even if years pass by, great sense of direction everywhere except for hospitals and video games. But I'll still play video games anyway.
Okay,
Because it's
so in the games where you don't have a mini map, you're just completely lost.
Yup.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
every
That was one of those music dance games or something where I don't need a map. I can just be in one place and
I
have the map come to me.
mm I
I'll still
remember.
play. It'll be fun.
I remember when Breath of the Wild came out, and people were like, "Oh, this is so pretty, and you can explore, you can do this and that," and the internet hot take was, "Oh, you have to turn your UI down to nothing and explore and get the sense of." I'm like, bruh, I just
I just want to play.
I mean, Link has a better sense of direction than I do. That is, Link is the hero of time, or the hero of the ages, or the hero of the sea, or the Wind Waker, or whichever version Link this is.
All
Link,
that sounds like good direction sense.
Link has one part of my immersion is I'm role playing somebody with a good sense of the direction, and what allows me to role play that person with a good sense of direction is a little mini map and a compass, so I know that I'm going north because I need to go north because there's a temple over there and there's bad guys in there that I need to stab.
Or defeat in a different manner.
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
All the irony that I've only recently, picked up Pokemon Go.
right.
I have not been there from the start. The way the map works is terrible, but it makes sense. Someone laughed at me the other day that in order to find a pathway through this park, I used Pokemon Go instead of Google Maps. And then I showed them the difference. Hey, you can actually see the path to walk on Pokemon Go and not on Google Maps. Fun fact.
That's
You should try it sometime.
huh.
Especially anywhere that has like trees and foliage and stuff. Google Maps won't show you like the dirt road.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you heard it here first. For your navigation.
However,
Hmm?
Pokemon Go will not show you that this parking lot connects to the road you just came from. So ups and downs, be aware of both.
Okay, so if I wake up in the woods, dazed and confused, with only my cell phone, I'm getting back to civilization using Pokemon Go, not Google Maps.
Pokemon Go is a good start. You
Okay.
gotta find what direction that Team Rocket is flying in from.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Also, I can get a Pidgey along the way.
Maybe that'll also help you, because birds usually migrate north.
There we go.
Get yourself out of those woods. First of all, why are you in the woods? What
I
drugs
I
on
have layers.
to share?
I am complex and mysterious, and I have layers.
Like onions?
Yes, like onions. Exactly. But well, I want to thank you so much for joining us.
You for having me.
Hey, you've not only told me more about your department, you've also taught me what to do when I'm lost in the woods or I'm in a park somewhere and I need to find a dirt road. And that's the sort of information that people come to the AnimeFest recap show for. I assure you, that is exactly the Venn diagram of our viewers is amazing. They're lost in the woods, and they have Pokemon Go. So this is perfect.
Meld together.
Exactly. But again,
I don't know how that appeared. Whatever people do, Aqua Turtle.
there we go. And this is Mayuri with the AnimeFest Roadie staff, aka the Movers. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, bye bye.
Dane.